Everybody's got opinions about Disney. Me too. But I've got some that aren't real popular, including a few that might surprise you. Here's 7 of my unpopular Disney opinions. I love Disney. I love the Disney parks. I love visiting the parks. I love the company. But there are always going to be things that you like or don't like that are a little different than everybody else. And I definitely have some opinions that aren't quite the norm. And I've had some people, when I've said them, sometimes just look at me aghast like, how can you? So here is your opportunity to get mad at me a little bit and disagree, because here are 7 of my unpopular opinions about Disney. Number 1, there are Disney movies I don't like. In particular, real popular ones that I'm just like, would be Coco and Princess and the Frog. In fact, I actually have no interest in even seeing them. Ooh, that'll get some of you, but part of it is because with my pastoral background, my religious background, and my before that background, which I don't talk about very much, I am very familiar with some of the stuff in real life that they portray in a cartoon fairy tale element in those. And so there is some definite issues with that. We're very familiar with some of the cultural elements that aren't just storytelling. And so in particular with Coco and Princess and the Frog, we have a hard time brushing off stuff as, oh, it's just light and fluffy, when we know reality behind it. So yeah, that's why we're not real interested in those. And you've heard me talk about some of the live action remakes too, The Lion King, leave it with the cartoon, and the live action Jungle Book, and some of those, Mulan, which could have been so much better. So yeah, there are definitely Disney movies that a lot of people have loved, and I haven't. Sorry, not sorry. Number 2, redoing elements of Snow White at Disneyland, Alice in Wonderland at Disneyland, Pirates of the Caribbean in both parks, It's a Small World, plussing the rides, I think is cool, as long as it doesn't take away from it. I do like updating the rides, and Walt was very much in favor of keeping things fresh and new and updating them. I don't think Walt would have had any issues with the updates that were made to the Alice in Wonderland ride, to the updates that happened with the Snow White ride at Disneyland, to adding Captain Jack Sparrow to Pirates of the Caribbean, to adding the Disney character figures in It's a Small World in California, and things like that. I think these are nice things, as long as they don't change it too much and don't lose the spirit of it. I'm not real keen on losing the redhead scene at Pirates of the Caribbean, but I like adding Captain Jack. I don't know yet about the new Jungle Cruise version and how they're going to do, although I understand the changes there. Overall, I think it can be a good thing as long as they keep the original character in it. But I don't have any problem with plussing rides and making changes and updating them. Personally, I think that oftentimes can be a good thing. So oftentimes. There's definitely exceptions. Yeah. Okay. Number 3, I'm actually okay with them raising prices at Disney. Okay, I know this one's going to throw some of you just, but the truth is, the parks are already too crowded. They have been before COVID hit, just way too crowded. And I know a lot of people are going, but they're too expensive for the common people. Well, Disney's never been cheap. I've done a couple whole videos about how Disney World has never been a cheap vacation, and it shouldn't be. As crowded as the parks are, if you make them cheaper, they're going to be even more crowded, which makes them miserable and horrible, and they're already miserable a lot of times. So, no, I'm not in favor of lowering prices. There's this wonderful thing, if you don't understand the laws of supply and demand, learn it. Right now, demand is ridiculously high, and there's not enough supply. There's not enough space in the parks. There's not enough stuff to do. So it makes them not nice. Raising prices reduces demand and can make the parks actually better. Yeah, so I know, not a very popular deal, but I don't like the parks being overcrowded. I've been there on packed days, and you can't do anything when you're walking around shoulder to shoulder and lines are long for everything. Ick. I'm okay. Raise the prices, reduce the crowd size. And if you have to save an extra year, I'm sorry, but it'll be a better vacation if they do. Number 4. I actually liked Stitch's Great Escape, and Superstar Limo, and Dinosaur the Ride. I know these are rides and attractions that people hated, but we had fun with Stitch's Great Escape. Okay, yes, the chili dog smell was a little much, but it was entertaining, it was amusing, it was funny. We had a good time. My kids, it was one of their favorite attractions in the parks. They loved Stitch's Great Escape. We did it every time we were there. Superstar Limo, yes, it dated, but it was a fun little deal, and it fit with the original atmosphere of Disney's California Adventure. Dinosaur is one of my daughter's favorite attractions still. She loves it. If we're at Animal Kingdom, we try to go ride Dinosaur. It's fun. And besides, you never know if you're going to make it back. You're not going to make it. Number 5, they should remove Autopia and Indy Speedway. Both of these driving things. Put something better in. They smell, they stink, they're dangerous. You can go on the same kind of thing anywhere at Six Flags and Cedar Fair and all over the place. They're not unique anymore. Just do something different. You could do so much with that land. Oh, and the tree houses, Swiss Family Treehouse, Tarzan, those two. Yay, whoopee, we're walking around a tree house that we can't touch or interact with. And back in the old days, when it was based on Swiss Family Robinson and kind of brought the movie to life, it was a little more interesting. But when's the last time somebody watched Swiss Family Robinson or Tarzan and cared? It's time for them to go or do something different with them. But yeah, go. Number 6, they should have updated and kept Disney Quest. I wish they had done something different with Disney Quest. They decided early on that it wasn't doing as well as they wanted, and so they quit updating it, and they just kind of let it stagnate and gradually rot away and waste away, and then it died this long, slow death, and they finally closed it when they could have kept it updated and fun. This was an awesome, amazing place, and Disney just shafted it. And instead, they finally tore it down, and they opened up this big, huge restaurant that's now closed. Yes, the NBA experience, which, by the way, is the second time it failed. Why did Disney not look at Universal's version and go, oh, look, it bombed there. Why are we going to do a second bomb? Mind blown. Should have left Disney Quest and actually taken care of it. Number 7, I don't get Instagram walls. So this is one thing I don't get. You can see we're at the entrance to Tomorrowland, and this is the big purple wall that everybody freaks out about because it's purple. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Ooh, look, it's a purple wall. Or it's a patterned wall. We gotta get pictures in front of it and post it on Instagram and show everybody we were at the wall. There's not anything else at Disney World you want pictures of you at? It's a wall. You can see walls anywhere. I use Instagram some. I don't update it as often as I could, but I don't get the whole Instagram wall fad thing. I guess I'm too old for it. I don't know, but it makes no sense to me. Feel free to try to explain this. I don't got it. Don't know. Oh, and my bonus one for you. Genie Plus may actually turn out to be a good thing. And Fast Pass never should have happened. I know a lot of you love Fast Pass. I wish you could have experienced the parks before Fast Pass ever happened. The first version of it was okay. Still, honestly, I prefer it without. FastPass Plus, terrible. Honestly, those of you who... I understand why some of you think it's a good thing, but you really should have experienced the parks without Fast Pass at all. And then you would understand how much it messed up the whole experience. What an amazing thing to be able to do what you want when you want it, and you can't do that with Fast Pass. I wouldn't mind seeing Fast Pass in all of its versions disappear. But of every version that Disney has done, I think Genie Plus maybe turn out to be the best one. I don't have an issue with them charging more at the gate. I actually don't have an issue with them charging for this, so that way less people use it and it doesn't impact everybody else. And if you feel like you have to have it, here's an update. You don't. Really, you don't. Don't think you have to spend on everything at Disney that they tell you. Don't believe the marketing and the hype. If you don't want to pay extra for something, don't. I think that'll actually help make Genie Plus even better, assuming they don't mess it up. I do believe Genie Plus could be a good thing. So there are 8 unpopular opinions I have. Do you agree with me? Disagree with me? I would love to hear your feedback. Please don't hesitate to share it below. Thank you so much for letting me know your thoughts. Like I said, there's comments below. Use them. Don't forget to hit that like button, share, and subscribe as well. Thank you as well to my patrons, my supporters. They help make so much more possible, including a lot of trips and stuff coming up. If you want to know where I'm going to be and upcoming meet and greets, make sure that you check my events page on Facebook. It's facebook.com/thesirwillow/events and find out if I'm coming to a place near you, because there's going to be a lot coming up this next year. Thank you so incredibly much for watching. God bless. Everybody's got opinions, especially about Disney, and I've got some that are not real popular. Here's 7 of my... Wait for the dog. Okay. Everybody's got opinions, including some that don't necessarily fit the mold of everybody else. Well, yeah. Everybody's got opinions about Disney. So do I, including some that aren't... Okay, I got my glasses on. Get those off. No. Go away. Okay. Cat's trying to come in. So, here are... No. Cat. Go. I'm going to have to throw things at my cat. Ooh. Thank you so much for paying attention. Yeah, what's that? Number 3. Oh, and a bonus one for you? Okay. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to know about contact information, fan pages, merchandise, and more, please be sure to check the description below. If you enjoyed this video and you'd like to know when I have new ones, well, make sure you hit that subscribe button right up there. And if you want to see another one of my videos, well, I've got a great one for you right here. And a huge thank you to these wonderful people here who support me on Patreon and with YouTube memberships. They get behind the scenes information, special perks, and more. If you'd like to know more about that, well, make sure you check that button right there. Thank you so much.